Good evening. Go ahead, Squeedy. Who's gonna start off? Go ahead.
No. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Keeping It Real with Carlisle's.
You don't seem very enthused.
I'm tired.
Hmm. Tired.
Yep.
Look at her. This interested.
I'm tired.
Tonight we're gonna talk about. She don't know yet, but this is what we're
Well,
gonna talk
we might talk about it. He may talk about it, and I may just sit
about.
here.
Oh, she gonna talk.
I may just sit and chill
So
and
we're
see
gonna
what
we're gonna
happens.
talk about two perspectives. We are a two perspective household, and I must say she might disagree that both of us are stubborn. I won't say stubborn. I must say committed to the way we think. Would you say that?
Probably.
Or would you say stubborn? What's it
I,
for you?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Don't just follow me. Just answer my question.
I'm
Nothing else.
committed. Committed.
No, it's stubborn. No, so see, it took it too long. So anyway, I'm gonna go with committed. We're committed to the way we think. So that comes from our background. So Sequita has a different perspective about family than I do. So that's the first thing we're gonna talk about. So what I want to ask you is, what was your idea of a family? What's your idea of a family when you was a little girl?
A mom and a dad, and me and my sister.
What does that mean? Was it loving? Was it challenging? Did you feel love? Did you not feel love?
Oh no,
Did you feel
absolutely.
Tammy was getting more attention or did you get more attention? Was it equal?
I was I was 5 when I had a sister, so I mean, I don't remember feeling any different. I think we were loved the same. I'm the oldest, obviously. But no, I felt love. I felt like we got what we wanted. We were disciplined when necessary. I think there was a part in our time when things were hard, when my mom was real sick and she almost died when we were kids. But other than that, I think I had a pretty good family unit.
So did that thought process carry into what you wanted for us when we became a family?
Of course. I mean,
So
yeah.
how did that play into that?
What do you mean?
What did you want? What was your idea? What did you
I wanted a family with a husband and a wife and kids and the normal things, kids that play sports. Like if you ask my friends from high school, that's all I used to talk about. When I get married and I have kids and they're able to do XYZ and, live the American dream.
So this is where our perspectives take a wide turn. I grew up without a father. My mom, we didn't know it back then, but my mom struggled. She struggled to. She had 8 of us, but at the time when I was born, it was just 3 of us. It was me, my 2 older brothers, and there were still 5 other siblings that was out of the house. So because my mom worked a lot, we spent a lot of time. I won't say raising ourselves, but we spent a lot of time being with each other.
What
I'm gonna
they would
say
call what latchkey kids,
I don't
or
know what that means.
that means you come home by yourself and because your parents are working and trying to provide for you and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So when my mom got home, she was tired. She did whoop butt earlier. So that's why she got us in line quick because she didn't have time. It wasn't a whole lot of time to be messing around with 3 hard-headed boys.
Oh my God.
So that's what I mean by the 2% in a household with a mom and a dad that loved them. And I'm not saying I didn't receive love because I felt love. I felt loved by my mom because I was the baby. I'm getting all the love. And my older brother's jealous. And people,
He's gonna beat you up.
anyway, what you say?
And beat you up. Pick on him.
Yet. So we had two different perspectives about how I think we had two different perspectives of how our house should look. And so that played not only did that play into what we thought our house. I don't even think we ever really talked about it, but that played into how our house looked and how we're going to raise our kids. And I don't even know if we even talked about that. I don't think we ever talked about how we were going to
Listen,
raise our.
I'm dealing with having will and that trauma. Like there is such thing as trauma related memory loss. And I have that. I do.
Can you explain that?
It's like I lost some memories of my childhood, my younger childhood. People will say stuff to me, friends that I have now. You remember when we did this in our late 20s and 30s? And I honestly don't remember it. I really have traumatic memory loss. I do.
And you think it's from trauma?
Mm-hmm. The
Really?
trauma of will. Probably should seek.
Well, I have memory loss, but I just chalk it up to
It's not
older.
because I'm old.
I didn't say it. I'm just talking about me.
Yeah, no, it's not because I'm
Um,
older. I've noticed it since Will in the past 17 years. But anyway, that's not what we got on here for. You learned
it
something
is,
new.
it is what we got on here for. Is we talking about two perspectives. We talking about what did I envision? What did I envision? I don't even think I envisioned necessarily being married when I was a kid. I didn't envision that. I didn't envision having a wife. I didn't envision that. That wasn't part of my dreams as a boy. So I think it came into play when I joined the military. And yeah, it just came into play when I joined the military. I never thought about what is it, American dream, the apple pie and the picket fence and two dogs and blah blah blah. I didn't. I just like. I think I have more of a will survive.
When you were
When and my mindset is as a family, we're gonna survive. I'm gonna do what I got to do to make sure that the family stays above water. And I got that from mom
yeah,
because that's what mom did.
yeah,
So
hard worker.
basically my mindset of what a family should how a family should function is me being the man, and then there was no father. My sisters and my mom would always say the man is supposed to do this and the man is supposed to do that, and I'm like, my goodness, don't do anything. No, the man is it. So it was a lot of I won't say a lot of pressure, but it was in my mind that the man is supposed to do all these things. And so no matter what no matter what I had to do, I would it was my mindset to make sure that my family survives. And so I compare me and Sequita, and she might not anyway. I compare me and Sequita's upraising or
Upbringing.
upbringing as hood and suburban. I mean, that's just how I picture it because to me, when I met Sequita and then I met her sister, then I met her mom and her dad, to me, I'm like, man, this is the perfect family.
Uh,
Well, I'm just saying that's
yeah,
what I saw based off of my background, based off of what I came out of.
yeah, yeah.
I'm coming out of a mom who survived raising, 8 kids. She had me when she was 34 years old. So and then, I got a brother that's 3 years older than me. That the other brother that was with us, he was 3 years older than him. So we were um I won't say
Little stair
steps, but
steps. I was gonna say stair steps, but
no, that's
I
3
think
years
that's
apart. Them some big
yeah,
steps.
yeah,
But anyway,
yeah. I was gonna say that's more like you have them like 18 months and yeah.
so we just again, we never talked about this. We just had two different perspectives of what a family should look like. I'm thinking survival, and Sequita's like, I can't speak for you. You were
What
like,
what did you think I was like?
I don't. It doesn't matter what I was thinking.
No, yeah,
Like,
yeah, you was finna say, so say it. You was finna say it.
okay, Sequita's like, "Eh, it's gonna work out just fine. We're gonna have our dog and our cat.
I
You said what I was thinking. Don't jump in. Don't jump in.
did I ever
No,
talk
stop.
about animals
Let
that
me
way?
talk. Let me talk.
Somehow we got a dog, and that was probably my fault.
Anyway,
But
so
anyway,
y'all had horses and cows and stuff.
well,
So
I knew that. But did you see animals in my house?
can I
Did
finish?
I have
You
pets?
asked me what I
Did I
thought.
have pets?
You asked me what I thought. So here, Sequita, this is what I thought. Honestly, this is what I thought. I thought Sequita had the perfect family life. That's what I thought. And then she's marrying me coming from a dysfunctional family. That's what I thought. And
Well,
she didn't want to believe me that my family
no,
was dysfunctional. She thought something was wrong with me. So go ahead. Go ahead.
I did.
Sakrita thought I was crazy. Sakrita thought I was loony because of the way I responded to my family out of the dysfunction of my family until I took her behind to my hometown and she saw it for herself. And then she said, my husband's not crazy.
And they're all lovely people, and I love them very much.
Anyway, so we got so we had and we still have two different perspectives of what a family should look like. Now, over the years, I think we made compromises. Let me say that. There's a way that and we're gonna deal with our son Ethan. There's a way I wanted to discipline Ethan that she could not handle. I'm just gonna say that. And it bothered me because I'm like, if and this is why I said that. I said, if you don't get him, he's going to get you. And that's always been, I'm like, if you don't get him, I said, you need to get him one good time, and then we're not going to have a problem out of it. Well, that's not how she was.
That's not how I
That's
was
not how
raised.
she was
I
raised.
got one spanking.
Well, that's not how she was raised. But I got one spanking too, but it straightened me out.
Well, yeah.
And Zaquita could not bring it. And so that I'm being honest, it used to frustrate me. I'm like, why don't you get in his behind? Why don't you deal with him? Why don't you check him? But it came to a point where I got the revelation that that's not how she was raised. So she's not going to respond out of that. Now I'm gonna tell you a situation that happened. Come here, come here, come here. No, get back over here. Come back here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm
There's a
gonna stand up.
situation that we brought our grandkids down. We brought our grandkids down to 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 Texas from Nebraska. So our grandkids are a little at the time rambunctious, and so Ethan comes into my office and he goes, "Mom."
No, he was talking to them.
No, he
Did he
came
come in
into
the
my
office?
office
Okay.
and he said, "Mom,"
I tell
he
you,
goes, "Dad."
the memory. But I do remember this.
He goes, "Dad." I go, "What, son?" He goes, "Mom's being a bitch." And my mouth dropped. I didn't know what to say. Next thing I know, it's innocent. Oh, I want my house to be picket fence and the American dream came out of nowhere. Was hitting him in his chest with a fist. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I got that. That's what I've been wanting you to do. But she wouldn't stop. I was like, wait a minute. That's enough. And that's as far as she's went.
He remembers it though.
Well, I bet he does.
He remembers it. He'll say it sometime. Remember?
So Ethan, it's for me, it's been a challenge. I don't know if it's been a challenge for Sequita, but it's been a challenge to balance my wife's perspective and my perspective of raising kids. Well,
Yeah.
how I was raised and how she was raised.
Yeah, it is. Because sometimes, like William is either gas, and I'm like, back a little bit, let off the gas. And sometimes I'm like, could you touch the accelerator a little bit in this situation?
So let me tell you why I don't touch the accelerator, because I've gotten so used to back off, stop it. Why are you so hard? So I backed off. And not in back off to the point where I wouldn't discipline him. I backed off to the point where okay, there's got to be a balance because she's right. I would go from 0 to 100, and I'm out of there. Mm.
And he would like to tell me, that's what he tells me, that I go from 0 to 100.
You do.
I
She
just
go no, we ain't
an
gonna,
example.
no, we're not
No,
gonna
no,
no, no, we
don't have one.
okay, I'm gonna give an example. Let me give you an example. So Ethan, let's say
It don't
Ethan.
have to
No,
be
no,
about Ethan. It just you.
no. You said give me an example. So
Okay.
stop interrupting
Okay,
me.
whatever.
How much time we got?
Not much.
Oh, it's 60 minutes. Okay. Here's an example. In having some drama. It goes from 0 to 100. What do I mean? He don't get it together. He's gonna be in jail. I'm like, oh my God. How did we get from he got a tardy to jail? That's 0 to 100. And what? And you know what? I would like for you to help me understand,
What?
and the audience, where does that come from?
Well, because it wasn't about a tardy.
It was an example. You said give an example.
Give the full example.
Okay, then what's the example there, Sequita?
Hanging out with the wrong crew.
No, before that.
Hanging
about
out with the wrong
In
crew.
the second grade?
I didn't say he was going to go to jail
In
second
third grade?
That was his teacher.
Lies.
That was all his teacher.
Third.
It was middle school.
Was it?
Middle school. Do you guys have kids in
It
middle
was no,
school?
no. It was after.
God.
No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was after he called her that name. That's when things changed. It's with their relationship. It came from he don't listen to women.
Yeah, he still doesn't.
Wait. It came from he disrespects women.
He
don't
did.
listen to women.
He
And he
did.
gonna end up in jail.
He did.
0 to 100. So it was before middle school, so
Well, that's just been his attitude.
that was before middle school.
Well, his attitude has been stanked.
And that's why I said you better get it. Anyway, that's my example of 0 to 100. For me, 0 to 100 is you on the floor. 0 to 100.
Yeah, I
for me.
wouldn't even go there.
That's 0 to 100 for me. You've reached that level of disrespect that I'm not gonna let you get away with. I will say that Ethan has been on the floor a couple of times, and Sequita thought I was gonna kill him, and it wasn't. She did let me. Let me tell you what. She did help me catch him one time. I couldn't catch him. I could not catch him. I could not catch him. We was in the house. I could not catch him. He had made me so mad. I'm gonna get. Oh, I was determined to get him, but I couldn't catch him. He would put chairs up in front of me. No, I did that. I tried to cut him off from going in the kitchen. I couldn't catch him. And then my wife said she jumped right on in. She called him.
I'm sure y'all have some stories of what y'all done to corral your children. Sometimes you got to be creative.
Anyway, those are two perspectives I wanted to discuss today about parenting because honestly, we've never discussed it. We live life and
It's true. And there's probably a lot of other people out here in the world that didn't discuss it either.
we live life and
Like, I didn't know that he didn't want to talk about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy and all those things.
who didn't? Oh no, I don't.
I know it's minor, but
Oh wait. So that's
it's
another
things
thing.
that you should
No,
talk about.
that's another thing. I'm not gonna lie to my kids. I'm just not. Zaquita still loves with the Easter Bunny.
Well, I don't really decorate with the Easter Bunny.
He's out there front yard every
No,
year.
I don't put an Easter.
He's out there in the garage. He's out there in the shed.
It's a little sign that has an Easter bunny.
You said you don't decorate the Easter bunny,
I
but he's out in
know.
the front yard.
I don't put him in the front yard.
There he is right there. Look.
That's a real rabbit. Oh my God, there's a real rabbit in the backyard right now. Funny how that just showed up, right?
It's the Easter bunny.
Whatever.
So anyway,
It's Ethan's friends.
so that's another thing. I didn't believe in Santa Claus. I didn't believe in because I was in the hood and we were in poverty. That just
So
what it
maybe
was.
that's where it started.
Started. Shoot. We waiting for Santa Claus to come down the chimney. We didn't have. We would watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer coming to our house. At some point, you got to say this is not real. And then you want me to lie?
I didn't have a chimney. We didn't have a chimney.
Well, how did Santa Claus get in your house? He must have came to the front door. He wasn't coming where we were living. I can tell you that. So anyway, we're going to talk more about two perspectives.
Yeah, this was fun.
And then we're going to stop it right here. But anyway, what's this, episode 8?
Episode 8. I think.
Episode 8. So we've been,
I think so.
So the trauma didn't take away your number.
No, but I can go look in the project thing and renumber it if I want to. I can read still.
So are you telling me that
I didn't stop reading.
So is there anything you forgot about? Never mind. We're going to go. So we're going to end here. I hope you enjoyed our little two perspective on parent. Well, I'm going to say parenting. I would call it
family, household,
how we thought our household should look, which we never discussed.
Growing up differences.
And I will say that the reason why we are able to, the reason why I was able to, I'm not going to say wait, the reason why I was able to adjust the way I parented is because I somewhat respected Sequita's perspective because there had to be a balance. Get out of here. You still should have gotten his behind. Wouldn't have such drama with him right now.
Whatever. We don't have much drama anymore. He's growing up, advocating for himself and all kinds of things.
Yeah. So, but this little girl, she gonna get Sequita.
She's got him wrapped around her finger.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
No, I so okay, we gotta go. All right. Thank you for watching. You can do the end part, like what do you say at the end?
I don't know.
I said trauma again.
See, sometimes you can't be honest with your significant other because they throw it back in your
I ain't throwing that back in
whenever
your face.
it's convenient for them. Anyway,
Okay,
thank you guys for joining us today on Keep It Up.
Keep it up. Keeping it real.
Keeping it real with the Carlisles.
And I'm William.
And I'm Sequita.
We'll see ya.